looks like everybody's here. Okay, how's the audio synchronization? The machine's been running for the last 3 days non-stop, so I don't know how it was going to go. Sometimes I can reboot and nothing happens. Yeah. What? Oh man. Ugh. Crazy people questions. Alrighty. Off. Far out. Try now. Jacob Anderson, you're at a year 12 formal. Well, in the middle of the year. Actually, no, it's later the year. Sorry. Yep, clearly I'm out of it. Formals, joy. Fun and games. Well, you going on your own, or you got a partner, as it were? Associate? Yeah, formals are fun and games. Glad that's all over. Long time over. So much stress for so little reason. Hey, David Hutchman from Liverpool. Just starting the day for you over there, I dare say. Anyway, I've got a 6S, I've just got to change the screen on, so because I can do that in a fairly mindless state, I thought I'd drop in and have a chat. Hey, Travis. Mr. Manning. Much better. Hey, Suits Collier. Oh, great. That doesn't come out properly. So they completely knocked everything. Half the screen doesn't even come up. At least these things, like I said, you can pretty much do in your sleep. In many ways, the 6S is easier than the 6. In many ways. It looks like it's one of my old screens. Nice. Yeah, it's basically bread and butter money. So I don't mind if I get a couple of these a day. 2's usually a good number to have. And that sort of covers you for all your bills, things like that. And then anything, and you can get on with your other real jobs. Stuff that will not make you as much money, but make you smile a bit more. Hey, Jan Zimmy. Welcome. Alright. So 4:25 AM, not being to bed. You crazy, crazy person. That was me the other night. Alrighty. Have they bent this at all? Yeah, there's a wee touch of a bend around about there, but it's not enough for me to decline the repair. Alright, now I suppose a couple of you are probably wondering, I don't know if you saw the topic, but rules of engagement. And that's, okay, no one's actually engaging to marry me because I'm already married, but that's beside the point. But rather, I get a lot of people messaging me, and they basically just say hi, or g'day, or yeah, it's all they say, and expecting me to reply. And I'm like, if you're going to take the gamble sending me a message, then put your question, if you're going to be asking a question, in that very first message, because believe me, I'm not going to reply if you don't. If you just say hi or something like that, some general casual greeting, I'm just going to go, sorry, got too many other things to do, I've got to keep going, try again. But in all honesty also, if you are trying to message me for technical help, I pretty much won't be replying at the moment. It's not me trying to be offstandish or anything, I just don't have the time to reply. I don't even know how people like Lewis Rossman manage, or Jason Vilmer, or people like the popular people, or even Jess, who's even more popular. So yeah, like I said, it's nothing personal, and also I don't take friend requests on Facebook because you can message me anyway, so there's no compelling reason for me to add you as a friend. Just message me if you truly have to do that. But yeah, if you're going to ask me technical questions, then I probably won't be replying. So, I mean, if that takes me 10 minutes to work out an answer to your question, even though it might, um, yeah, it might make your day great, but that's 10 minutes out of my day, and chances are most of them that I get are questions you could ask Google in the first place. Yeah. If I feel like your question could have been answered by Google in 10 seconds, then I'm really not going to be answering it. The fires are fine. It's they're a long way from me. And as it is up here, we surprisingly, even though we're up higher and it's hotter in general, because we have a significant, whoops, crap, nearly ruined that person's thing. There is a substantially lower amount of fuel, as it were, around here to burn. So we don't really run into the same issues that they do have down in the lower latitudes like Brisbane area, or even only about 500 k's south of here. Brisbane's about 1200 k's south of us. So yeah, we don't really run into that problem. Our biggest problem generally tends to be occasionally we'll get flooded out, which sounds strange, but yeah, we do. Mostly not so much flooding in this town, but the town gets cut off. So let's see, how easy is it to replace the screen on a Lumia 515? No idea. That's the other thing. I really don't know much at all. Wow, did that just... What a shitty screen. Check that out. Just pick that up, and that just split open like that. Oh, that's going back. Good thing I got multiples. Increasing the screen there. That's annoying though, because I got to now send that back. Let's see. Screen layers split. What's the date on that? 20191112. The worst thing is, I've probably got a pile of this sort of stuff building up on the shelf somewhere from well over a year ago, and I just never get around to sending it off. So effectively, the business makes money off me due to my lack of doing anything. Hey, fixing things. So hopefully, this one will be okay. Seems to be alright. Now they've got the stupid captain tape here. So why do they keep putting captain tape on these things? I guess maybe it's a way for them to try and make me break another phone screen. Because you got to delicately pull that captain tape off. If you take it off at the wrong angle, it just tears the flexes. Sorry. Hey Bryce. Yeah, I should have said Fubard. That would have been a more technically correct. No way! This one as well? Yep, this one as well. The flippin' heck. Alright, now I'm getting mad. What have they done to these? Screen separates. 2011. What? 2019. Haha. 112. I can't believe that. Both of them? Goodness knows. I better have some. Okay. This one, fortunately, is a different batch of stock. This is a batch prior to... so that one's stuck down. But they've also got the stupid sticker on there. Can't believe that. It's like they forgot to put the bonding on the between the screen and the panel. How does that even make it out of QC? The big problem here is this being my last white one, and it's now... it's probably just past the order cut-off time for the day. So it means I'm not going to have any white screens until Thursday at this point. For the 6S at least, anyway. So that's a bit of a problem. Oh well. So I'm either going to have to tell people they have to wait till Thursday, or they can, if they do want a white, they can have it black. And unfortunately the black screen with the white home button is not really the best looking combination. Whereas... oh sorry, yeah, black screen with white home button is not good. But white screen with black home button is actually good looking. Hey Richard T. I actually haven't had this issue before with these my supplier for that sort of thing, so yeah, that was a nicely badly timed event. And I'm missing a screw. Missing one of the side screws. Let's see if it's stuck in the chassis anywhere. I'll be very surprised if it was. And we do have other little bits and pieces of junk in there. Microscope camera not working. It should come up in a second. I don't think I got into this workshop at all over the weekend. That's a bad thing. I don't know what that piece of metal is, but I'm guessing it's from the screen. Okay. Oh look, for this sort of stream I wouldn't expect any likes at all really. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? We're just changing a 6S display. And I wish they would not do this gluing down of these things. Both of them in this case. Wow, this is going to be a real... so much for my quick 10-minute... well, 10 minutes are slow, but so much for my quick changeovers. And now I've got the thin layer of adhesive down there. Ah, what a pain. The reason why I knock it off is because, as you can see, it was off-center by a reasonable portion. Greg, no, they don't pay for the returns, which is all the more annoying. I mean, overall they're a good supplier, but every now and then you do get complete stuff-ups like this. The reason why I took the sensor guide out as well is because the one that they had there, I could see it hadn't been cleanly pressed out, and it'll have a little bit of a... it's got a bit of a protrusion in it, which stops the sensor from going through cleanly. And so what happens is your sensor buckles out slightly, it doesn't sit flush, and then you wonder why you can't get your speaker assembly and whatnot down properly. Or you don't wonder why you can't, and you just force it down, and then a day or two later the customer comes back and says that their screen is cracked. And it'll be because you clamped it down too hard, and the pressure caused the glass to just give up. Or you break the sensor. That's always another good option. Okay. Hey, Blong, are you? Whereabouts in Brizzy are you? I used to live down in Carindale and also in Fortitude Valley. Yep, Fortitude Valley, what a place to be. Actually, not really. I much preferred Carindale. Spiky James, no troubles with the fires here. It's hot, it's dry, but we don't have any fires. There simply isn't enough ground fuel around here to get that sort of thing to become a danger in this area. All the mining activities basically strip the land of its prior lushness. And now, if anything, if we get a bushfire here, we'll probably consider ourselves lucky because we'll burn out things like the Chinese apple trees. Oh, Ferny Grove. Okay, yeah, I know Ferny Grove. I used to work in West End, so it was a little bit of a hike from Carindale through to West End. It wasn't too bad. Hey, Wade Watts. Hello, Mr. Rob Brown. Hello, welcome. A few of you have probably become aware that there is a hack script finally produced by someone on GitHub of all places for FlexPV. Interestingly though, they only did it for Linux, so lazy buggers, and it's only for older versions of FlexPV. So I don't know whether they're doing that out of respect for me or whether because they're just incompetent. So take a bit. Anyway, so I looked at what they did, and it was pretty much what I was expecting people could do. They probably wasted more of their time than what the money was worth, but anyway, they did it. What I love with a lot of these hack scripts and things like that is the amount of effort they go to making it look all bling bling or pretty with multiple colors and proper indenting and stuff like that, rather than just simply having the script do the patch and say, there, patch done. Instead, it's got to be all like fancy, as if I'm surprised they don't have like Type R script on it. It's a Honda script. Shoot. I was just the idiot then. Guess what I forgot to put on? Anyone? 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 Oblong, yeah, I worked at a business there called Roshtech. They were just a PC building company and all that. As far as I know, they're pretty much gone now. That was back in the 80s. Not the 80s. What am I talking about? The 90s. I need my container of Vaseline. No, well, looks like it'll just have to be my IPA container instead. Anyway, I forgot to put the home button on. Fixing things seriously. You've actually had one if they've got music playing. That'd be cool. But yeah, if you're a hacker, you got to make sure you got to get some serious stuff down there. Make people really appreciate how cool you are. And you got to come up with a fancy name. Lots of bling bling lights. And make sure your own script is really using all the most complex possible options. It's quite interesting to look at the culture that is all these hacking scripts. I should really say cracking scripts because from my perspective that's what it is. I still consider hacking to be sort of like just stuffing around with things and trying to find out how things work, stuff like that. Yeah, more geek culture sort of thing. As opposed to cracking, which is getting things that you're not supposed to. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see how they go for the next versions of FlexPV coming out, because their little technique that they've used won't be available anymore. Hey, yeah.
Our mattress will be here in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, okay.
Do you want me to just deal with it?
Well, the money is in the container. It's got the little white sticker on it, so you can give it to them, and they'll probably just leave it up against the wall or something.
So you want me to leave them get them to leave it outside or bring it
Yeah,
inside?
actually, no. I think I'll finish this, and I'll come and get it. Looks like I got a scoot just as I finished the phone. Finally got a new mattress. Unfortunately, this town does not have a bedding store, so we had to get it delivered from Townsville. And it's expensive because it's not one of those roll-up expanding mattresses or anything like that. It's a genuine proper one. Alright, screen's working, so we're all good. I guess I'll gotta leave to that. I'm gonna go pay the delivery people and then get some muscles going and shift the mattress into the house. That's gonna be hard. Did you just cycle reboot on me? Come on. Ah, all good. Passcodes there. Great. Okay, leave it at that. I'll catch us later. I might have something a little bit later, but we'll see how we go, okay?